All right, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well today on this Friday. Today, going to be going over the price action. I did take a trade. It was a win on some accounts and break even on some other accounts. Super good price action today. Let's get into it. So, to start off today, daily bias, super bullish, super obvious bullish bias. And so the reason for that was we were holding this 4-hour fair value gap here. So my condition for the day was if we are going to hold this 4-hour fair value gap, I'm going to be bullish. We obviously do have a lot of low resistance liquidity on the 4-hour. And you might be like, Miles, don't you love low resistance liquidity as a target? You can't long with low resistance liquidity below. Firstly, this is the 4-hour time frame. I'm looking to take like a 15-minute to 30-minute trade most, even shorter than that. Like I'm not trying to catch the 4-hour move. Depending on what we do off this gap, we could maybe come lower and take out all of this, but we are in a market maker buy model to these highs. So with that said, we don't have to take these lows yet. So on the 4-hour, I'm bullish. Hourly time frame, I noticed that we took this internal low inside of the 4-hour fair value gap, and we're starting to displace off of it. Realistically, if I'm going to be bullish, this would be the lowest point that I'd want to see prices go. So we come down, take this. We did get like a 5-minute inversion down here of this gap here, and we then invert this 15-minute right at 9:29. So from there, at open, we immediately go up to. We also had London highs above, which was the obvious draw on liquidity. Same thing on ES. We had London highs above. After taking previous day high, and then we also had the daily levels above. So I was looking to see if we held the 4-hour fair value gap, and then if we immediately came up to London, potentially look for a short off of a fair value gap, but with heavy displacement, I was looking to get a continuation model. And so there was this 5-minute continuation model. After we came up, took London, tapped the 5-minute, 3-minute, there was this. But I did not take this. You get a 1-to-1, and also we have the daily high up here. You get 1.48. This was a really good trade. But the only reason why I didn't take this was because we had 10 a.m. red folder news. So that's next week. We had 3 red folder news events. So yes, the argument can be made is that this is an A+ setup. The target, not phenomenal. I mean, this is like a really good break-even point, the internal high. Let's see what the risk was like on this. I think the risk was just like too high for my liking here. Yeah, I mean, 217 handles to make 325. Really good setup, but I just didn't like it. And so after that, I was just waiting for 10 a.m. news. After that, we left a unfilled 5-minute fair value gap, so still bullish to these daily highs that we have outlined up here. Came back down, tapped the 5-minute. This is the second opportunity at the continuation model. I still did not take this. I probably should have, but I felt that this was too premium of a move. If I'm going to be taking a long, I want to be long in discount and shorting in discount. I don't want to be taking trades in premium. This was very obvious, and I probably should have taken this because this was just super clean. Very similar to the trade that I'm going to go over that I took. 3 candlestick inversion, data highs, comes down. This is the data low right here. Sweep the day low, tap the 5-minute, invert the highest fair value gap in the move. Target is the data high. Data highs and lows are super high conviction draws on liquidity. And I just didn't take this because I thought it was a little bit too premium. This also just happened so fast though. The light bulb did click when I saw it. I was like, I should probably take this. But I just didn't. I hesitated. And it's going to happen. Yeah, I don't really have like a reason. I think just it being such a premium move was part of the reason why I wanted to just like wait for something better. But in hindsight, no reason why I shouldn't have taken this. Yeah, so after that, we come up and we take the daily buy-side draw. At that point, I'm like, all right, we just left behind two unmitigated 5-minute fair value gaps as well as a 3-minute fair value gap. I think we could probably go lower here. So I zoomed in, looking for a short. Now, we did not take a high time frame key level in this area, but this was a super just like pattern trade, super discretionary trade that I've just seen play out so many times. So zooming in, I can actually get off of replay now. Otherwise, where are my accounts at? Show you the executions. So what we did after we came up and took this high was we consolidated briefly. On the 1 minute, we came down, opened this 1 minute imbalance. We have unfilled 5 minute, 2 unfilled 5 minutes below. And I noticed on 15 seconds zooming in, bro, where is price at? I noticed that we were making a PDI model, or as well as a mechanical model. So price is fractal. What that means is that what's happening on the higher time frames is going to be happening on the lower time frames. This is my bread and butter, highest conviction model that I love to see. And that's accumulation, manipulation, distribution. We have low resistance liquidity here on the 15 second, clear break even point, unfilled 5 minute. Highest time frame inversion was the 15 second in this leg. Yes, you could have taken, oh wait, it was actually, it was this one. This was the fair value gap. After this, I limit ordered the 15 second and price immediately flushed to my break even. So I went break even here. I was targeting the second 5 minute unfilled fair value gap here for, it was a 5.47. I most definitely should have taken profits at this first 5 minute, but I didn't because I'm still on, excuse me, I'm still on the combines. If I'm on live and I can actually get like payouts, I'm 100% going to take profits at this 5 minute. I mean, 115 ticks. That's, I think it was like a 1 to 3. 1 to 3.8, 3.18. I mean, yeah, I'd have to be a fool not to take profits. But on these accounts, I only need 160 ticks. I thought that we were at least going to come and take this low in the unfilled 5 minute. Unfortunately, got to stop that at break even. And after that, also on most of my accounts, I got stopped at break even. On all my Top Step accounts, I passed. So we can now trade live on Top Step. Get into that in a little bit. After that, though, price came down. We tapped the 5 minute retrace, form a 5 minute SMT, and then there was a 3 minute inversion for value gap here. So a bunch of new entries that I saw in hindsight. After I take this, and I was just like, bro, if we're going to get stopped at break even, are we just going higher? That's kind of what my thinking was. But after that, we put in an SMT on the 30 second. This was the highest time frame, or like probably the best entry. You limit order the 30 second for value gap after we inverse this. Well, I mean, actually, I think the entry would just be here. You go stop above the SMT, and this plays out. Super high conviction entry to take this. Correct bias on this first trade. We just wanted to come up and SMT it because we did put in equal highs on ES. There's also the 3 minute entry, which was really good. I threw in a limit order actually at the 3 minute. I didn't get tapped in. Great risk to reward. We opened up the unfilled 15 minute as well, which was the main target, and then obviously unfilled 5 minute below, which we ended up slapping. So many good setups today. Super efficient price action. There's also this 15 minute setup just to prove that the model is fractal. So exactly what I showed you on the 15 second time frame is what is exactly happening on the 15 minute time frame. We come up, we take liquidity, accumulation, manipulation, and now we're distributing. Highest time frame inversion in the leg, you enter on the candle closure, target unfilled 15 minute, stop above the death wick, get a 1-to-1, and this ended up playing out. I didn't take this. I only took the one trade. But just to show you, like the model is fractal, it works across all time frames. You simply just have to know what you're looking for. And so yeah, super good price action today, capping off a really good week. To show you my journal, That's the moneymaker right there. That's all I care about. Good habits all week. And so what happened this week as a result of that? Well, I passed 4 combines, and I'm now back on live. And I'm now, fulfilling the prophecy of me being the profitable trader that I know I am. So all you have to do is just have good habits. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much I overcomplicated it earlier on in my journey. Just like being addicted to self-sabotage and just like, thinking that I have to be the hero or something like that. Like, no, I can just trade well, trade my strategy, and the money will come. So that's going to be it for today. Super clean price action. We do still have the majority of the combines left. So we'll probably end up passing those at some point next week. Not really a major worry of mine. Just showing up, trading my model, doing exactly what I need to do. Definitely some key takeaways from today. Obviously, the 3-minute, the 3-minute inversion fair value gap play off the 5-minute, that very first trade, that was a very good setup, but it was pre-10 a.m., so I didn't like it. I wasn't feeling super confident about that because we were opening up the 15-minute, but the 15-minute was going to serve as the breakaway gap anyway, so probably should have taken it, but I didn't like that. The 30-second off of the 5-minute fair value gap, also a really good setup, but I didn't like that. It was too premium. And then the 15-second trade, super high discretionary trade, really clean price action, super mechanical, don't really need a key level, great risk to reward, got to stop that break even. Obviously on the live accounts, I'm 100% taking profit at the first 5-minute since it's over a 1-to-1 risk to reward, but I was swinging big on the combines, and that very well could have ran to the second 5-minute. Unfortunately, got to stop that break even. Still passed some of the accounts. Main lesson of the day, just stay patient. I think the SMT setup after that 15-second was probably a better trade. And if I hadn't taken that, I probably would have taken that second setup and gotten paid on all the accounts. But it's part of the game. Great way to end off the week. And got a decent bit of studying to do this week with a ton of finals this upcoming week. But I was going to be back testing, reviewing the week, reviewing the trades that I didn't take, that I maybe hesitated on, that I didn't have enough discretion for, in order to become a better trader than I was this past week. So that's going to be pretty much it. Feeling really good right now. Just sticking to my rules, taking good setups, being patient, not forcing anything. And yeah, we go again next week. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you gained something, that's always my goal. Whether it's technical or psychological, fundamental, whatever it is. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.